Happy New Year, my friends. We have once again made it through another year, and we welcomed in 2023 last night in style. I cooked dinner for the wife and kids, some tacos, some birria tacos. That was the first time for me. But anyway, I thought I would start 2023 on a solo mountain adventure, and I just arrived here in the Hurricane Wilderness Park, part of Mount Rogers National Recreation Area, here in beautiful Southwest Virginia. I'm on a Forest Service road. I think this is, I couldn't tell you right off. I've been here 3 or 4 times. I just pulled up on a site that I've stayed at quite a few times, but I'm thinking I'm gonna keep going. I've stayed on this site back in June of 2020. It's a beautiful site, as you can see. It's just beautiful all around you. But I stayed on this site solo in 2020, and then I've stayed here a few times with some friends in the last few years. So it's pretty peaceful. If I don't find anything on up this Forest Service road, I will stay here. It's a beautiful little creek running through here, so it's very pleasant. And I had plans to stay on top of White Top Mountain, but I got a late start today, and I feel like if I continue on there, I'm gonna be getting there in the dark, and I want to do a cook. So anyway, stick around and see what I end up choosing. Okay, my friends, we had to drive a few more miles down this forest road and to find something different. It looks a lot like the other one. The other one is a little flatter, but we do have a beautiful spot down here. So we're kind of down in the valley on these 2 mountains on either side. You can see up there, which is fine. We're right by the creek down here. We're not as close to the creek as the other, and I'm kind of okay with that. There's multiple fire pits down here. There wasn't too much trash. I picked up a little bit. But yeah, let's take a walk down here, see what we got. But this is pretty little spot right here. Looks like somebody has built a fire pit here as well. Be a good place to, the AT is not too far from here. And there is a trail just up the way there. I passed it. I started seeing these red signs nailed to trees, which I sort of thought that maybe it implied private property. So I sort of backtracked down the forest road, and I had passed this site before, but yeah, I think it's gonna make a nice spot. Let's get camp set up and get a fire going, because we are gonna cook some ribs in the Dutch oven tonight. Well, I'm not gonna lie. That fire took a little bit longer than it normally does, and I have to just assume it's just so wet out here, and the air is kind of moist too. So with camp set up, and about 3.5 hours worth of driving today, and about an hour of that on the Forest Service roads, it's time for a cold one. And what I have today is from Night Shift Brewing out of Massachusetts. Cheers, my friends. Let's have one. All right. All right. Got the car pretty level, so it should make for a good night's sleep. Absolutely gorgeous down here. All right, my friends. So what we have here tonight is a rack of baby backs. So we need to get that membrane off of there. And actually a butter knife works better. Okay. And a little stretch of it there, a little strip. I'm hoping that these 2 or 3 days of 50 and 60 degree weather hasn't stirred the bears from hibernation yet, because we are cooking a rack of ribs down here tonight. Okay, so we got that done. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your mustard, a little strip down there, goes in there really good, like that. What the mustard does is bonds the rub. So I'm using the bone sucking sauce tonight. I've got a couple different rubs that I like to use on stuff like this, but so what we're gonna do with this rack of ribs here is we're actually gonna cook them in the Dutch oven for an hour. I've got a little apple juice I'm gonna pour down in there, and let's get a good coating on these things. Yeah, so we're gonna do that for an hour, and then we're gonna lay the griddle down and fry them the rest of the way. And we'll make some homemade barbecue sauce, and yeah, we'll go from there. Let that warm up. Right. I think apple juice is warmed up. Only thing, the apple juice is producing a little bit of flavor. So from what I understand, you want to keep that away from the edges as best you can. So, and give her about an hour. Well, my friends, I wanted to talk on something for a few minutes, and I hope you don't mind lending an ear. I have been an avid outdoorsman pretty much my whole life, and I really enjoy being out here, and I really enjoy making YouTube videos for you guys. It takes a little more work. You know, I'm sitting here now. I'm drinking a cold one. I've got my ribs over the fire there. I hear the creak in the background, but I just wanted to take a minute to just let you know how much I have been enjoying making videos. The different camera angles are interesting to me. The places that I go, these are places that I've kind of always been to. I would say just in the last few years, I've branched out from structured campgrounds and high traffic backpacking trails and stuff like that. And so and with that has brought a whole nother element to the outdoors. And what I mean by that is, you know, the videos that I make around the house, down at the bushcraft camp, down at the creek behind our house, out at the local mountain bike trails, there is always noise, always background noise. And I know that that creek back there provides a good amount of background noise, but, you know, there's either a plane flying over or there is, you know, traffic from a highway. Those local mountain bike trails in my hometown, they're right next to a major highway. And my friend Henry's place that I shot a video at, it's, you know, a quarter mile from a major highway. So all that noise is, it's nice to get a break from that kind of noise, is what I'm trying to say. It's what I'm trying to convey. Is I hope that these videos inspire you, some of you guys, that it's okay to come out to places like this, and, you know, even alone. Now you have to be mindful of your surroundings. I've kind of went on a tangent here, so I'm just going to turn the camera off and tend to my ribs, which basically is sitting here drinking this beer and waiting another 45 minutes. So I'll see you soon when those ribs come off and go on the grill. I need to get that barbecue sauce started too. All right, let's get on the sauce. So we're going to do some ketchup. Let's do some mustard. Little Worcestershire, Lee and Perrins. And we've got some, this is brown sugar and garlic. This brown sugar is hard as a brick. So we got that. And then garlic powder in there. And then we got some Maker's Mark. A little bit of whiskey in there. Do like a whiskey type of deal. Not much. I don't like a lot of alcohol taste in my barbecue sauce, or any food for that matter. I know a lot of times it burns off, but let's give that a stir. Temperature's dropping. All right, let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, that's looking pretty daggone good. It's been about an hour and maybe 15 minutes. So let's check on our sauce. I just tasted it about 10 minutes ago. It's looking really good. Oh, I can't wait to put those ribs on the fire. Bit of this sauce. We'll save some for the other side. Let it cook right there for a while. Yeah. All right. Let's sauce this side too. I didn't forget to bring tongs, and I'm actually surprised because I have forgot tongs just about every time. Oh yeah, we're getting there. I don't like really wet wings. Most of the time I like a dry rub, but I thought that a nice little sauce be good out here. So you guys know me pretty good by now. I typically don't just eat meat and not anything else, you know, greens or anything like that. But I don't know, man. I just wanted to do the ribs tonight. So no, I brought potatoes. I can cook those with breakfast. I was gonna grab some asparagus and throw that on for something green, but anyway, I'll tell you what, let's see how these turned out. So they cooked in the Dutch oven for 1 hour and 15 minutes. And then on the grill for about, try to get got a little char on there. So let's try them out. Oh yeah. Rub's pretty good, kind of sweet. The apple juice probably helped a little bit there. That's pretty tasty. The barbecue sauce that I made is pretty good. Not too overpowering, not too wet, because I like a dry rib, I like a dry wing. Pretty good. Now, the thing about ribs, there's a misconception. Take another bite. There's a misconception about fall off the bone, right? And people that cook barbecue know what I'm talking about. And I'm no expert by a long shot, but I'm here to tell you, you want to be able to have a good bite. It's not supposed to be, ribs aren't supposed to be steamed. Steaming ribs is what happens with that fall off the bone thing. Ask any competition rib cooker or barbecue cooker. That's just not the case. And these ribs got pulled out of the Dutch oven before that happened. They're not falling off, but they have a good tender flavor. Well, my friends, time for a little nightcap. The ribs were delicious. I ate half the rack, and so have a little whiskey drink before we go to bed. And I've had a wonderful time out here tonight. It's been so peaceful. I'm gonna sign off for now, and I've got some plans for tomorrow to continue on these forest roads, and it's gonna pop out at White Top. And if I get up early enough and breakfast comes together really good and quick, and I can get my coffee in me, I may go in that direction, which is away from home, and go see what White Top's looking like, see if there's any snow up there. Everybody have a wonderful night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Don't fall off the bed. Don't steal any wooden nickels. And I'll see you in the morning. Hi friends, I'm going to end this video at this scene. Something came up and I had to return home in the morning, so not much footage of that. And anyway, I hope to see you in the next one, and I hope everyone has a happy New Year. Peace.